Guys, I want to tell you something. My son is asleep, right? He's probably not going to wake up till like 11. I'm going to make breakfast around 12. So, listen, you are in charge. If you're the one that cook, listen to this. And you're the female in the house. Listen to this. I'm going to tell you a trick that's going to help your family. More than likely, if you're overweight, people in your house are overweight. Sometimes people are very overweight because you love them so much. You let them eat what they want to eat and do what they want to do. But guess what? God put you in control. You're the shepherd of your sheep. So when they want to eat, they're looking to you. What did you cook? What's ready for me to eat? My son is fasting. He don't know it. Last night I gave him a can of soup, chicken noodle soup, and I mixed it with a pack of noodles and put some little veggies in it. I put a lot of water in it. He had a soup fast. Fasting, you can fast on soups, you can fast on smoothies, you can fast on water. I'm doing no food, just a liquid. I'm having two coffees. I'm gonna have this thermos of water. I'm gonna drink half of this up until 12. I might drink the whole thing by 12. I don't know, but at least half. And coffee is a diuretic, so you're gonna go to the washroom and you're gonna be flushing. But by 12, I'm gonna make some pancakes and eggs because I don't have the meat, the sausage or whatever. But either some toast and eggs or something because he's got to eat. And then 5 hours later, I'm gonna have marinating my little meat because I'm gonna make a steak Alfredo with some pasta and stuff. I'm gonna show you how to make that. But by 5 o'clock, we're going to have a nice dinner. The meat is going to be marinated, tender, and ready to cook. Then I'm going to cook the noodles, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But my main thing, I got all off the topic. If you have people that are overweight, and you know you're overweight, you can do this with me. At night, if you're, say for instance, you're not eating, or you say, well, I'm just going to have a liquid. I'm just going to have a cup of soup, 1 cup of soup, to take me through the night. Now, I had to give him 3 packs. I cooked him 2 pack. Then I had to go cook him another pack. Then I put some soup, some chicken noodle soup in there with some water, just flushing him out, making sure he got some on his stomach. So listen, he had got so hungry. My son has a problem with speaking right now because of the medication he can't form the words. He came in there and told me he was trying to tell me he wanted some more of the soup that was on the stove, but the soup was just sitting in a pot. So I said, well, let me let me go in here and warm the soup. So I came in here and turned the stove on, and it was on like 2 minutes, and he just grabbed the pot and started eating. I'm not trying to starve him, but I want him to drink more water, and I want him to lose around his midsection. I'm not trying to create no diabetics up in here, not even me or him. So I told him I'm going out for a walk today. Do you want to go? It's better to walk with somebody because you will go further. Now, if you can't get nobody to walk with you around the track, walk in your house in place for 5 minutes. If you can do 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, walk in your house. Just march in place. That's just like walking around the track. Now, if I can't get him to go to the track with me, I have a stationary bike. I'm gonna ride my stationary bike for 5 minutes at a time, rest, or 2 minutes rest, 3 minutes. Just roughly ride it. Just trigger your body to make it know you're doing something. If you can't get somebody to go twice a week around that track, do something in the house where your legs are moving and it's circulating your entire blood system through your body from head to toe. You want to circulate the whole blood system, letting that fat know you coming up out of here. You coming off of this body. You're not gonna stick on these cells. And you drink lots of water. Put lemon in your water. Have you some coffee if you want coffee. Try not to put a lot of sugar. Now we drink a lot of coffee throughout the day. Sometimes we get a little sleepy. We'll drink a coffee midday. But I notice I've been putting sugars and mixtures up, making him enjoy the coffee. But that's putting calories. If you put a lot of stuff in your coffee, that's calories. If you're adding different flavored stuff and different stuff as well as sweeteners and creams and milks, that's calories. And you're like, why am I gaining this weight? I'm not even eating. But you're putting all these different things in your coffee. You have to drink your coffee with just a touch of sugar or either just plain with milk or cream, no sweetener. You know, if you want cinnamon or nutmeg or some flavor, that's fine. But you can't put sweeteners in every coffee because sweeteners are going to gain weight. You're going to gain weight. I'm telling you, I have not been eating much, but I've been drinking a lot of coffee throughout the day. We'll watch a movie. We'll have a coffee with it, and we'll have a little snack or some kind of popcorn, and we'll watch a movie. Don't rely on these coffees as a meal. Eat your meals at your meal time. If you want 3 meals, you got to space them out 5 hours apart. You want to give your body a chance to know that it has eaten and a chance to work their meal through your body. You know, whatever you eat, 4 to 5 hours in between those meals. So I said, we're going to eat twice a day, me and him. Now at night, he liked to snack. So I have decided I have some pictures in my refrigerator. I'm going to keep him a lemonade. I have lemons here. I'm going to make the lemonade. I'm going to add him some blueberries in it. I'm going to get maybe some brown sugar or some honey, you know, something to sweeten it a little. And that will get him through the night. He just needs to know he's had something that was good instead of him in here trying to grab something, you know. And I notice when we go to the Dollar Tree, listen, cookies and all these things are like $1. He gets what he wanted. He eat it. That's added weight. So I said, I'm only going to go to the Dollar Tree maybe once a month. And tell him you can only get one snack. You can't drink the sodas. If you want cookies, you can only have cookies. If you want chips, you can only have chips. You can't have cookies and chips. You know, you got to cut down on some of these junk foods that your kids are having because guess what? You're going to say, oh, give me a cookie out of that. Give me 2 out of that. You know, you don't want to eat no junk food. If you're the one to set an example, don't grab out of them packages that's over there. No, I don't want that. I don't want to tell you. When somebody else brings something around that you love and they eating it, your eyes are like, give me one, give me two. Because I do it. I even do it. So, you know. And one time he had some cookies and he had them things in a clutch. I said, I can have one oatmeal cookie. So he finally gave me one oatmeal cookie. I was like, oh, that's the best cookie in the world because I could hardly get it. But you know, it's best for us if we're gonna cook sweets, we're gonna make our own sweets because you can make them low calorie and you can put in there what you want to put in there. You know what's in there, okay? But back to the whole thing I'm saying, you can fast and you can have your family fasting with you because you make the meals. You feed them at the times that you're ready for them to eat. Now they must be doing something else in between those times. What you can do to train them to fast, keep snacks, keep a bowl of fruit on the table, keep something they can get that's not going to make them fat, that they can snack while they're waiting for you to cook. Okay? I hope you can pick up on these examples with fasting. We must fast. It's the healthiest way because the body is being tricked into eating its own fat cells. The body don't know you're not eating. So when you're working, that's the best time to fast. If you have a job, fast when you go to work because you can just do a liquid until dinner or until lunch, you know, and then eat your food on a smaller bowl, much smaller bowl. Be the example. You're going to fix a big plate for somebody, say, okay, I'm going to use a smaller bowl. Now, if you're fasting, you feel like you need the calories, eat that bowl twice. Okay, but don't get that big plate because now you're eating the big plate twice, which is 4 times the calories. Eat the small thing twice. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Just a little bit of tips.